Hello dear students, greetings to you all. Hope you all are doing well. This class I am going to show you few pictures. What you have to do? You have to identify the pictures, then you have to see their functions. Are you ready? It is very easy. Now first picture I am going to show you that, yes, see this picture children. What is this? Which picture? Yes, it is. Yeah, eyes. Correct, right? What is the function of eyes? Yes, we can see the things. Absolutely correct. And the next picture, see here. What is that? Yes, that is tongue, isn't it? Yes, what is the function? For tasting. Isn't it? Yes. Now next picture is, yes, here. What is that? Ear. Isn't it? So, what is the function? To hear. Isn't it? And next one is this one. What is that? Nose. What is the function of nose? Yes. For smelling. Isn't it? And this one. What is this, children? See? Skin, isn't it? Yes, so it's for touching or else feeling. Isn't it, children? Yes, children, see, now I have showed you few pictures. The first one is eye, nose, tongue, next ear and skin. Isn't it? These are called sense organs. Isn't it? Yes. See children, this class we are going to learn about our one of the sense organs, that is nose. What is that? Now we are going to learn a poem about nose. Are you ready? Shall we start now? Yes. As children, we are going to learn a very interesting poem, that is noses. What is that? Noses. See, now we are going to learn about noses. This poem is written by Alan Fisher. Okay, in this poem we are going to learn there is a little girl and one who is looking at mirror and she finds her nose is the funniest thing. Isn't it, children? So, here what I do first, I am going to read out the poem. So, you practice well and then, so children, here I will give some words. I am going to underline here. So, you take your pencil and underline the words. Okay, shall we start now? Yes. See children, first one. Here, I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the way it grows, stuck right out where all of it shows, with two little holes where the breathing goes. This is the first stanza. Okay, here children, first you have to underline the word mirror. Okay, next we are going to underline funniest. Okay, next we are going to underline breathing. Okay, now I am going to explain the lesson. See here, first one, I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the way it grows. Yes, in this poem there is a little girl and she is standing in front of the mirror. And what she finds, you know, she finds her nose, it is the funniest thing. Here see children, this is that girl. Okay, look at her nose. And she says, this is the funniest thing. Isn't it? And see children, here she says, I looked in the mirror. She stood in front of the mirror. What is the meaning of mirror? See here, a surface of glass which reflects an image. Okay, now she is standing in front of the mirror and looked at my nose, and she is observing her nose. Have you ever observed, children? Have you ever observed your nose? Standing in front of the mirror and observing your nose. Okay, but this little girl is standing in front of the mirror and observing her nose. And what she is saying here, see, it is the funniest thing. See, what is the meaning of funniest thing? See, what is the meaning of funniest? Causing laughter, or else something that can make you laugh a lot. And she says her nose is the funniest thing. Next she says, why it is funniest thing? Because the way it grows. Because she says the way it grows, it is becoming bigger and stuck right out where all of it shows with two little holes. And she says, look at the mirror, look at the nose and see, observe the two holes. You know, children, what we call for the two holes? See here you can see in your nose two holes. These called nostrils. Okay, and she says the nose is the funniest thing, and see the two holes, that is, see, next she says where the breathing goes. With that nose, where the breathing goes. What is the meaning of breathing? See here, breathing means the process of taking air into our lungs and expel it. Expel means releasing it. Taking air into lungs and expel. Expel means releasing it. That is called breathing. So this is the first stanza. Did you understand? So here she says, look, she is looking at a mirror and she finds her nose is the funniest thing. Why she says? Because the way it's growing bigger, and she finds the two holes and she says where we take breathing. Okay, and now we are going to learn the second stanza. Okay, and see here, I looked in the mirror and saw in there the end of my chin and the start of my ear, and between there isn't much space to spare with my nose, like a handle sticking there. Okay, look at the second stanza, children. Here you have to underline the word sticking. See, underline the word sticking. Okay, in the second stanza, again the girl stands in front of the mirror, and what she is observing here? See, children, I looked in the mirror. Again she says, I looked in the mirror. And she says, and saw in there the end of my chin. Again she observes her nose and she says, end of my chin and the start of my hair. Here it starts, right? Start of my hair and the end of my chin. What is there in between? Yes, it is nose. And she says, end of my chin and start of my hair, and between there isn't much space to spare with my nose. And she finds her nose is between chin and the head. Start of her hair means head. So spare with my nose, and she's comparing her nose to the, see, handle sticking there. Handle of the door. Have you observed, children? Handle of the door. See, the same way she is saying, here see, poet is comparing that nose to the handle of the door. It's like handle, right, no, children? So here the girl says it is like handle of the door, and she says, how? See, that handle sticking there. What is the meaning of sticking? See, fixing something at a particular place. Okay, children? Yes. So, children, in the first stanza, we have learned the girl stands in front of the mirror and she finds her nose is the funniest thing. Right? And next she says, and it has two holes to take a breathing. Isn't it? Now the second one, she says again, she stands in front of the mirror and she finds her nose is the funniest thing, and she says, the way she found between chin and the head. Next she says it is like a handle, right? So these are the two paras we have learned in the class. And children, now I am going to give one homework. Can you do it? Yes, I am going to write now. Here is your homework. So what you have to do? Now see here, describe a few funny things you have seen. So you have to write about it, and do they make you laugh? So this is your homework, right? And children, next class we are going to learn, does the child in the poem like her nose or not? Okay, let's see in our next